Alright, this is Shaky Shaky, and today we're opening Korean. These are not Korean Gooner cards, and I know some of you will click off the video just because I said that, but we're opening Korean Idol cards actually. Alright, let's see what we got. A friend bought these for me at I forgot what it's called, but a friend bought these for me. Wow, what? Okay, here we go. Here's one, and here's what am I doing with my life? What am I genuinely doing with my life? Alright, but here's two, and here is three. Alright, let's go. Alright, I might have made an edit with what I just showed. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see how future me is feeling. Alright, let's go for a sneaky hog. Oh, Vine Spell is absolutely broken, man. It's incorporated into part of my deck now. Alright, let's go for and the things I just said, they are not Gooner, they're not Gooner cards. Please don't goon to them, I guess. I don't know. Just please don't do anything weird with them. Please don't actually search up Korean Gooner cards, because that's low-key kind of weird. These are K-pop idol cards, and I had my friend buy them because, I asked my friend to buy them because, the Korean inside of me is, kind of bolstering it out of pride, because I love, what? It just oh, it's gonna charge. Oh, okay. Alright, we can take just shots, yeah. But, the Korean inside of me was like, flaming, it was like telling my American self, I gotta buy that, man, because, in Korea, you can actually buy these at vending. Does that skeleton just walk over the, holy smokes, he pulled a Jesus. Alright, but either way, yeah. In Korea, you can buy these from vending machines, and it's low-key pretty awesome. You got smash subscribe. Holy smokes. So sometimes that's cool. Sometimes when I'm playing, I should have gone for the left side, but sometimes, if you don't know, the personality that I have on, oh, okay, we almost got him. But the guy you see here, personality you see on YouTube is like, oh my smokes, man. Alright, but the personality you see, what I'm trying to say is the personality you see here is wildly different than the Sigma guy I actually am. But holy smokes, man, can you stop? Alright, yeah, but I'm a lot different than I act in these videos. So sometimes I kind of get into the YouTube mindset when I'm playing Clash Royale, and I say some of the most cringe-worthy things I've ever said in my life. But because, alright, he has zap, so he can't fully stop scar me from connecting. Alright, let's go for Dark Goblin here. Low key, I think this is my favorite one. This one right here. Thank you to my boy who got these for me. These are it's essential for oh my gosh, it's like the essential pack for Koreans, man. It's like, ooh, okay, I should have never mind. Alright, it's like the essential Korean pack, starter pack. Like, essential Korean starter pack, K-pop, these awesome cards, and League of Legends. I don't play League of Legends. Actually, fun fact, I like boba, I like K-pop. Alright, so I'm just naming stereotypical things. But yeah, let's go there. Alright, but yeah, I do actually enjoy K-pop, which is it might be a flaw, might not be a flaw. Alright, let's go for, there we go, perfect. But I actually do enjoy K-pop, but alright, what am I saying? What am I asking about? What am I talking about K-pop? Oh yeah, something about performative males. People are like, performative males, they like matcha, and they listen to Leify, and they listen to a lot of performative songs. But I realized that, like, I'm like, hey, I would listen to Leify without having been told to, because I think I should get all the yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. I was gonna say horrible joke, but either way, smash subscribe. Yes, I'm special. I'm quite special, and I'm amazing. Alright, I was gonna actually end the video here, but I want to play another one and glaze and talk about these cards more, man. Thank you to my boy who bought these cards for me. They cost $6, but had to hand over a $4 fee to my friend, to $4 tip. Man, I am a generous man, dude. I am a generous guy. Holy smoke! I give him the card was $6, but then I give him an extra $4. I had to give him a little tip. Alright, let's go log, and then hopefully, actually, can we just find boom? Yes, we can. Holy smokes, that is crazy. Alright, let's drag this here, actually, and then hopefully the other test I can drag it up. Yeah, or we just fully counter it, and there we go. And we also get a couple hits on the tower, which is kind of awesome. And it has a little pop-up later, so then we'll get a King Tower activation. Yeah, but it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, I know these people are, what? That doesn't, or hopefully that's King Tower. I lied, I am a horrible player and I don't deserve to play the game. But yeah, wow, wow, idols are really pretty. Or what am I saying? But yeah, what was I saying? Well, on another video, I think I said something about how being attractive, I think, was one of the biggest natural given talents that you can be born with. Other than like, other than like literal like being high, really being really tall for sports or really being really athletic. I think being pretty, really attractive is a really, really great trait to have. Or what am I saying? I'm really just saying anything to like try and look cool on the internet in front of a couple of tens or hundreds or thousands of strangers that I'll probably never meet in real life. All right, let's go for a log right there. Vine spell right there, and hopefully Skeleton can clean this all up. I didn't even need skeletons. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Vine spell is absolutely crazy, man. But yeah, I'll be honest. What I was saying, editing. Well, yeah. If future me feels like it, then I would have edited something with this card. And honestly, man, editing is low-key kind of fun. But the only downside is like it takes a bit of a while, man. It takes a bit of time to actually start to learn how to edit. Not learn, but it takes a bit of time to kind of actually edit. Because what you need to do for edits, you need to kind of know what you want like beforehand. Because if you go in with like a random song and you don't really have any idea of what you really want, it gets really hard to. You are a bad person, Alexander. But yeah, it gets really hard to actually like, counter activation would have been crucial here. But yeah, whatever. As I was saying, editing is a bit weird, man, because you need to know what song you want to do. You have to have some sort of gist of an idea of what you want to do before you actually go in and make the edit, which I guess is true for most things. You have to have you have to have somewhat of an idea before you actually start doing it, But, don't hit. Nice. Sorry, let's find, and then let's log that. Perfect. All right. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm great. All right, but yeah. As I was saying, do I have any story behind these cards? No, I do not. All right, but yeah. Oh, I do actually have a story behind this. Actually, when my first K-pop song that I heard was actually DNA by BTS. Now, if you don't know, BTS is double print. Here, mirror. Holy smokes! All right, but if you don't know, BTS is a boy group and K-pop boy group, and they actually went to the military a couple years back. And I'm pretty sure BTS was one of the most popular people on the world for a certain amount of time. Maybe I'm capping, maybe I'm just saying whatever, but yeah, random fun fact. Or actually, let's Tesla here instead and try and counter with a Hog Rider. And did he have Skarmy? No, he had Prince. So hopefully, oh no, okay, that misclick might have cost me the game. Actually, no. All right, let's go with Vines and Skeletons. Oh my gosh, this Vine spell, and I wouldn't take the other side. I'm goated, man. All right, but yeah, talking about K-pop, yeah, the boy BTS, they went on the military. I remember reading it for the first time. I remember in 8th grade, or 7th grade, 8th grade, 7th grade or 8th grade, I used to read a couple of times newspapers, and on the first newspaper that I read, it said BTS is disbanding because they don't get a hit. Nice. The first article that I read was BTS is this level 11 skeletons. What the heck? But it was BTS is disbanding because they are joining the military. I'm like, man, that's some crazy information. Because that means BTS they were all younger than. Can I go for a sneak? Yes, we can. That means that means BTS they were all like they were. Fine, okay. But what I'm trying to say is BTS are all under the age of 21, and BTS is a boy band. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere, but they made up 3% of Korea's economy, which is crazy, man. Like even just making up like 0.00001% of your economy is crazy, but these guys made up 3% of Korea's entire economy, and I was just like, damn. And I'm pretty sure like, including all the different. Or maybe no. I think no. Yeah, it was including all the different access they did. Like due to their influence, people did this and that. It was 3%, not just them alone. I think them alone was like 0.67% or something. Yeah, but still, that's a crazy number, man. You know what's crazy? Oh, these cards. Smash subscribe. All right, but yeah. These are not Gooner cards. Please don't like chase after people who buy these and say, I want your Gooner card now. All right, we get the skeletons too. Hopefully, he has log. Okay, he uses log. Okay, just as I planned. But yeah, as I was saying, man, Holy smokes, these people are really pretty. And I should probably not say that because just in case. Actually, what am I afraid of, man? What am I afraid of? We are playing a perfect game here with our towers not getting a single hit. But yeah, wow, I'll probably put these away. All right. My friends, they were like, you should open it at school. But I'm like, no, I have to do it for content. Always have to be on the lookout for content. I'm always looking out for the best content available. Why am I holding this bag? But yeah, I'm always looking out for the best content available. Smash subscribe. Nice, that gets rid of it. But yeah, as I was saying, oh, that's unfortunate. As I was saying, that was my genuine first impression. I had to hold back a bit, and yeah. But actually, one of my other friends, he actually asked my, can we? Yeah, we can let that go. One of my friends, he actually spent $77 on a deck of cards that were just these, but a deck of cards. Because if you don't know, these are actually a deck of cards. I'm like, all right, let's go here. All right, but if you don't know. You can kind of see that it's like, yeah, there you go. You can kind of see that it's actually a deck of cards, instead of just cards, But you can I go for hog rider? Can it jump over the Valkyrie shot? Yes, it can. All right, but as I was saying, oh my gosh, you gotta stop, man. All right, let's go vines, and let's go. Okay, I probably should have Tesla, but that's okay. Actually, why am I afraid of getting shot, man? Never be afraid. All right, but actually, as I was saying, if I did edit the New Jeans Minji, I think she's called, in the future, then smash subscribe. But I also made a LeBron edit. I don't know why I made a LeBron edit. I'll be honest. I remember just like waking up one day. I'm like, you know what? Let's just make a really random video. And the really random video I made was. Me personally, I thought it was kind of funny, but then it was basically, do I have to vines? I have to vines. But the thing oh shoot, wait, my dark goblin's gone. See, in Clash Royale, I just made one mistake and I'm already nearly equal in tower damage just because I made a single mistake, man. That is crazy. Let's vines all that. I don't want to deal with all that, and then let's go for a. Or he is currently catching up, and that kind of worries me. We'll ignore that Dark Goblin. That might have been the most useless Dark Goblin of all time. That should take care of Tesla. No, not if that happens. But when it does fall, does he have log? He has log. He hasn't used log in a while. All right, I'm gonna try and. Okay, he probably didn't want to cycle to hog or something. All right, let's go here, like there, and let's go for hog right there. And recently, man, I haven't been doing a lot of storytelling, and I know he's gonna try and Tesla there. Oh, did I miss a log? I missed a log. Let's go for vines there. Catch the Valkyrie 2, maybe? Nope, not the Valkyrie 2. But Valkyrie does not die. All right, let's go for a Dark Goblin. Also, I got an Evil Shard recently, man. What should I was wondering what I should use it on. I was trying to get. That's so stupid. That is crazy. That's actually crazy. All right, I'm actually down now. So I have to try and clutch up. All right, let's just spam everything at the bridge. Let's get rid of the Dark Goblin. Let's try and vines, maybe? Nope, that will not work. Let's go for Excalibur, because I know... Oh my gosh, no, it's crazy. All right, let's go for a Tesla there. All right, hopefully... Oh, he missed. All right, hopefully that's enough to try and take care. No, that is not. And that'll be good game. Well, he might have gained 30 trophies, and I might have lost 30 trophies, but at the end of the day, who's really winning?